Welcome to Jay's Tao Talks, where I talk about stuff. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna light a candle to kind of get the vibes flowing here. I'm an avid critic on a lot of things. I critique movies, I critique books, I critique music. Everything that I watch, listen, or just hear in general, I want to critique because I think that the art of a good critique can change the way you look at something. Um, and it's very important that art as a medium is critiqued, because if it isn't, I think that it kind of goes against what art stands for, where not everyone is going to like everything that a person makes. One person could really like Michael Bay movies, and they're wrong, but that doesn't mean that their opinion is invalidated. Although I don't think that Michael Bay is a fantastic director at all, other people may look at his work and idolize it. Just so, like, people may not think Bo Burnham is a apparently good comedian, that doesn't mean that their opinion is otherwise wrong, in that way, I guess. But surprisingly, despite being a avid critic of a lot of things, I also don't handle criticism against my work and against creators' work that I genuinely enjoy. Just in general, I'm a person that critiques stuff heavily, and if a person likes something that I don't like, I think of them different, and if they don't like something I like, then I think of them different. But it's not only that, it's also with my own work, and I think my own work is more justified than the other than the other stuff, because I put, frankly, a lot of time into a lot of things I do. I put a lot of time in the podcast. I put a lot of time into my main channel videos. And so, especially on my main channel videos, if someone says, well, I didn't like your video about a dream and stand culture, that hurts, because I put like a solid 2 months of effort into that video, and I think it shows. Or like when someone critiques the way that I edited something here, and I should have done it this way, I go, well, what the fuck do you know, you little shit? Like, I am God tier, even though I'm not. I am learning how to do stuff as I go on. The thing that I really do want to talk about too is I'm not so good with that kind of criticism. But it hurts, especially when it comes from someone that I either respect a lot, or friends. I've had a couple of friends tell me that a certain video that I made, wasn't good, which I am so happy that they feel comfortable enough to tell me and critique my work, but also, like, it hurts because I do put a lot of effort into it. Like, I don't care if some random fucking Yahoo named Steve from fucking Missouri hates my videos. I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't really care. But, like, if it's like a fan of mine, I have like 5 fans, but if it is a fan of mine, or if it's my friends who don't like it, well, then that is different, because it's like, well, I made this for you and you're flat out rejecting it. Which, yeah, it hurts. It hurts quite a lot. But I think the main question that I wanted to ponder while talking about this kind of stuff was, am I less of a critic because of this? And I think that the answer to that question is a no, because for one, I first off, I mean, I'm acknowledging right now, but the second reason why I think a lot of critics critique stuff, and so when it's their time to make something, they think that they're doing the best thing that they can do. And so when another critic critiques them, it hurts because they have been the one on top here, and now they're at the bottom. I think, again, it's a very important and very active and a very good thing that art is critiqued like this. I want people to critique my videos, as long as it's not, them ripping into me as a person. There's an example of a short story I wrote my senior year of high school that fell into some weird hands from people who weren't familiar with the stuff that I was doing outside of that. They were confused of how it was structured. They were confused on who was talking. There's some grammar mistakes that they fixed, and I got it back, and it was front to back. They were crossing things out. They were questioning everything. It was a very bitter thing. It wasn't trying to be constructive. It was just bitter. And so I looked at it, I heard, and I was kind of making fun of them to my friends. But at the same time, I also have to acknowledge not everyone is going to like whatever I make. And that is something that it took me until I was out of high school to realize that not everyone is going to enjoy the things I make. And you know what? That's good, because I don't want some fucko named Steve from Missouri watching my videos if he doesn't enjoy them. I think that would lessen the experience. I know that a lot of not everyone likes these Jay's Talk videos. I also know that not everyone likes my main channel or my podcast. I mean, my own significant other doesn't enjoy the podcast that I make, which, you know what? Fair play. It's not for everyone. And I think, though, being criticized for something that I love doing hurts because I put a lot of effort into it. And I feel like that has to do with my ADHD, which the video that I want to make either here or my main channel. That's probably the point. Yeah, that's all I really have. I hope the candle added to the atmosphere. And that's all. Goodbye.